just going to like read the whole thing, and then I'm going to go over all the points on it starting now. So imagine a white male making a video about feminism. I'm sorry, but if you are worried about women stealing your jobs and diplomas, then you need to work harder. Also, the reason people say the wage gap is different because Black, Latinx, and Asian women earn less than white women. Also, if you voted conservative, you are a racist, homophobic, xenophobic, etc. Because you vote for the people who are that. It does not matter if those are not your personal views. It's because you are not fighting against it. Also, back to men being oppressed. Men have never and never will be oppressed. Women only want the same advantages and respect that men have. And everything you said about black people losing their dads and got to jail, I'm reading exactly how he put it, got to jail, is because white people have made harm stereotypes. Anyways, I'm done, and I hope you are too. Now I'm going to respond to each one of his points. First point he said is, imagine a white male making a video about feminism. Just because I'm a white male does not mean anything, especially that I only talked about race for less than 5 minutes. And also, a male cannot talk about feminist and women issues, though it is equality between men and women, proving my exact point that men are no longer, you know what I mean. Which people who don't know what I mean, yesterday I said that how men are becoming an oppressed group because of the left, and if the left was in office, men would be oppressed. Second point, he said, I'm sorry, but if you're worried about women stealing your jobs and diplomas, then you need to work harder. I am not worried about women stealing my jobs and diplomas. Personally, I'm fine. As many of you guys know it, I am extremely intelligent when it comes to science. If I wanted, I'm not trying to be rude. And actually, that is false. I have been followed around stores before. And it's not because of I was hanging around black people. No, I was with a group of white people, and it was actually 3 white kids, including me, so 2 other people, and we were all white, and we were followed. Why? Not because they thought we were black. No, because we're teenagers. It happens. And yes, I think it's unfair that black people are followed around, but that is false, saying that every store people walk into, or black people walk into, it like you get followed. That is just false, because I've seen plenty of black people that have not been followed. But back to this comment, like I said, trust me, I just joined What's Going On Law. I am responding to this comment I got. And like I said, trust me, I am not worried about women stealing my diploma. I could care less if they stole my diploma, and because I'm not going to college if I join into politics, so I'm fine. Shane, I'll read that in a second. Okay. Next, he said, also the reason people say the wage gap is different because Black, Latino, and Asian women earn less than white women, which is false. The reason Black women earn less is because they are in worse areas. And Asian people actually earn more than white people, and Latinas, like I said, go in worse areas, not because of the patriarchy, because that's how it is. They live in worse areas naturally. Another thing, when they said all these people earn less than white women. No. Actually, most of these people earn more than white women, not because of the patriarchy and not because of all these different things. I know I repeated myself, but I'm just trying to make a point. It's just false. Yes, black women make less if they are living in Compton working at a 7-Eleven. Black people usually don't go for higher paying jobs. It's just that. It's not because not because the white people are not hiring them. No, because they usually do not graduate high school, and if they do graduate high school, they graduate with low grades. And naturally, it's not because they're not intelligent enough. I know plenty of black people who are actually more intelligent than I am. It's because of where they are. It's because the left is putting them in these bad areas. Now I'm going to move on to the next one, which is also, if you voted conservative, you are racist, homophobic, or xenophobic, etc., because you voted for people who, who is that. It does not matter if those aren't your personal views. It's because you're not fighting against it. If you vote conservative, like I usually do, which I do not vote, of course, I am only 14. But if you vote conservative, you are not racist. You are not any of these things. I will respond to all of your questions, or like all your comments in a second. I'm just going to go through this so I'm not caught up. You are not racist. Actually, it's funny. What the fuck are you babbling about? Hate comments. Okay. If you vote conservative in politics, by the way, if you vote conservative, you are not racist. It's actually funny because the Democrats were the people who voted for slavery. The Democrats are the people who voted for the people who wanted slavery. And it's the conservatives and the Republicans that are fighting to keep these things up. People who do not know. Most of the slave owners were Democratic. But they call us the racist. Also, Trump is not racist for the people who are going to say so. Yes, he is one of our first. Yes, Democrats did. I don't know if that's factual or not, so I'm not going to say anything. But people who are not aware, Trump is a technical conservative, but he ran as a Republican president, which makes sense. That's because third party does not win. But he is not racist. In all honesty, he cares about the American people. He does not care about Mexico. He does not care about Canada. He cares about the American people. Okay, I'm gonna go through all this in a second. Next point he made was also back to men being oppressed. Men have never and never will be oppressed. Women only want the same advantages and respect that men have. That is false. Yes, men have not been oppressed. That is correct. Men are currently going through the steps of becoming oppressed. We are being silenced. We are being told that we are no longer allowed to talk about issues. We don't have respect anymore in first world countries. Also, let's see. Women do have the same advantages and respect that men have. Women get paid more than men. Actually, if you do take away choices women make, taking longer vacations and taking or not working as long and not working for more hours, you could actually see that women make more than men, which is another left lie to get more people to join the left. Okay, then I'm gonna skip over that point, which I'm gonna go straight to him practically calling me a racist. He said, and everything you said about black people losing their dads and got to jail is because white people have made harmful stereotypes. I'm going to teach you something about statistics. Yes, we have stereotypes about black people, not because we are these racist people. It's actually the contrary. Blacks only making up less than 20% of the United States population commits more than 48% of the crime. Black people usually do not, or I'm going to take out my glasses because I don't need to read this anymore. Black people do not have dads at bigger race. Yes, all stereotypes are based off of some facts. Stereotypes that white people are usually racist is a fact because white people founded the KKK and Hitler was, guess what, white. And for the people who don't know, which I think let me see if he's still in this. Hold on. Because if this one kid is still in it, yes. Okay, John. If you did not know Bernie Sanders, which I believe you told me you're a Bernie Sanders supporter, if I'm thinking about the wrong person, I'm sorry. But someone told me that they were a Bernie Sanders supporter. Did you know that Hitler was a socialist and communist? Guess what Bernie is? Socialist and a communist. Bravo! But we are the racist. Us Trump supporters are the racist. Yeah, because that makes fucking sense.